last time on Pokemon Sapphire Nuzlocke.
Glitter mail! Oh boy. I always wanted glitter on my mail. I'm just gonna tell him. Lol, I'm recording. Anyway, I'm sorry, what Trickmaster is my life? Where are we?
And now, more!
Hey everybody, it's time for some more Pokemon Sapphire Nuzlocke. Last time, we did a little bit of everything. We went and got Sludge Bomb, we went and did that Trick House thing. We explored some water routes, we did some diving. It was a good old time, and by which I mean, it was a little bit messy. And today, we are going to go back out to sea, and as I promised, I did go and see if I could somehow trade my Clan Pearl using the GameCube link cable. And surprisingly, it didn't work. I actually found a video where someone successfully did it, like using the Game Boy Player and the GameCube link cable, and they seemed to do it successfully, but I couldn't, so whatever. Anyway, we're going to go back out to sea, and we already have repellent effect, that's just fine. And hopefully this will be one of the last times we have to do this. The plan for today is to finish exploring 127 and move on to 129. And yeah, I'm still using the Blue Yeti, which is apparently awful. Good to know. I'm pretty sure I fought you already. Okay, I did. Otherwise, he'd be all over me. Right, okay. Well, let's go. So it's looking like we're stuck with Jelly, I guess. And I hate to use the word stuck, but really, I would have rather have gotten something else. Huntail would have been just perfect. Honestly, when do you get to use Huntail? Never. That's when. Now we're still going the right way. Just making sure. It's looking like we're on Route 128 now. Just want to look around and make sure I didn't miss any trainer battles. It doesn't really look like it. Pretty sure I explored everything underwater, so that's not a problem. I don't think we fought you though. Oh boy. I guess I'll have to switch out Sprinkles here pretty soon because she is getting a little bit over-leveled. Using a Gloom? It's not even a Vileplume or a Blossom? You're really just using a Gloom right now? We do have an Oddish. I could go and get a Blossom. That'd be pretty neat. That'd be pretty neat, but I just Fly Miss, so yeah, it doesn't have 100% accuracy. That's how. Good to know. Good to know. You'll be glad to know that I have stopped bleeding. Okay, no, Fly doesn't miss 2 times in a row. And neither does Stunts. What is happening? Nothing, nothing, that's what. This Gloom really wants to paralyze me. Okay, we hit. It's all over, guys. That was a bit embarrassing. Except not really, because RNG. And next up we have an Azumarill. That's actually pretty interesting. Slushy hasn't gotten any action recently. We'll go ahead and send in Slushy. No, I'm pretty sure Azumarill is not part normal, so we'll just go ahead and go for Giga Drain. And will that do it? You know, at this point, I'm kind of curious if Giga Drain would do more to a water type than... Whoa, Double Edge! That was just pathetic, honestly. The reason why I was scared was because Azumarill has the ability Huge Power, which makes it so that his attack power is doubled, but maybe that particular Azumarill doesn't have Huge Power, or any power at all for that matter. Alright. Now I don't want to go too far off to the right here, because this will actually lead to Victory Road, which I don't think I want to mess with that right now. There's a lot of these little islands here. They're actually kind of... They're in the way. I hate them. They hurt my feelings. Hooray, more battles. You have to swim, cycle, and then run a marathon and a triathlon. It's a grueling race that consists of... What? Okay. Thanks, game, for telling me what a what is a triathlon? Is that what they call it? A triathlon. I thought that's what it was, but I could have sworn I read it as triathlon. You have a Staryu. Congratulations. I don't. I tried to get one, but it didn't work. And will one fly take out the Staryu? Oh yeah, I really should switch out Sprinkles. I meant to do that earlier, my bad. But yeah, I was really surprised that the GameCube link cable didn't work. for those of you that don't understand what exactly I was trying to do, I was trying to trade between Ruby and Sapphire using the link kit. Maybe I have to use Emerald. I doubt it, but I was trying to trade between Ruby and Sapphire using the Game Boy player on the GameCube and a regular Game Boy, and I linked them using the Game Boy to GameCube link cable. And that's mainly for trading between Coliseum or XD and then to a Game Boy game, but I imagine, why wouldn't it work for one of the Game Boy games, but it didn't work. I don't know. Maybe I was just doing it wrong. I tried for a good 10 minutes though, just kind of fiddling around with it, and I couldn't get it to work, so whatever. Freaking Wingles. Honestly, just get out. I'm so tired of seeing Wingles. So much XP. And you're just gonna throw more Wingles at you, or at me, aren't you? And they're not even getting stronger. This is like the least interesting person we've battled in the last like 2 episodes. Let me guess, another Wingull? Whoa. And it's level 25? Whoa, it is. This is just... I wish I had known this person was just gonna be this stupid. I would've just cut this out. Let me guess, another level 25 Wingull? Whoa, Staryu! Oh, okay. I'm sorry I doubted you, Allison. Calling NPCs by their first name. Especially the NPCs that are completely worthless. Poor thing never stood a chance. As for Jelly, though, we could teach him Sledge Bomb. We could. Since we're kind of stuck with him now. Who knows? Maybe Jelly will prove his worth to me, and he'll be the best Pokemon ever. Oh, I would really like to give Sledge Bomb to Slushy. That would be amazing. I'm gonna have to think about it more, because a Breloom with Sludge Bomb seems like it'd be really effective. Especially considering Sludge Bomb is physical, and Breloom has base like 120 attack. Yeah. Oh yeah, and that's why I was wondering if Sky Uppercut would do more damage to a water type than Giga Drain at this point. Or I was thinking, maybe against Kyogre, if I had to use Slushy, then would I use Giga Drain or Sky Uppercut? Because honestly, Breloom has so much more physical attack, it might be more worth my time to use Sky Uppercut. And more fish. I thought I was done with these things after Team Aqua, but apparently not. Oh yeah, we're all done with Team Aqua now! Oh, that's actually kind of it's a little bit depressing. Never again will Slushy punch a dog, or never again will Titania zap a bat. Okay, both those things will probably happen again, but probably not until Victory Road. Okay, you're just gonna throw more fish at me. Mom, I'm gonna go swimming. Can I bring my piranhas? Yeah, sure, no problem. Oh, well, at least you have a Sharpedo. That's a little bit more interesting. Focus energy. Oh no. I wonder if that stacks with Slash's high crit rate. Yeah, it probably does. I know in 4th gen there's that strategy where you have like a Honchkrow that has Super Luck, and you give it that item that raises its crit chance, and you just have it use, what, Night Slash? Yeah, I remember reading about that in my guidebook, because I was one of the scrubs who bought a guidebook for, I think it was Diamond and Pearl. I remember I listed that because it was describing strategies for the Battle Tower, because the Battle Tower was just the most difficult thing in that game. I never actually did beat the Battle Tower, nor did I ever beat... what is it? Not the Elite Four, the Battle Frontier, that's it. I came well, I didn't come close, but I beat 2 of the Frontier Brains when I was a kid. I'm sure if I really took my time and trained my Pokemon, I don't know, maybe I could go back and beat it properly. I'd have to EV train and all that, that's pretty gross. I don't know, maybe that'd be an interesting thing to record. Like, train up a really, like, elite 3rd gen team, and then go through Coliseum's battle, or Coliseum's mount battle, since I never went back and did that. I could do the Elite Four, or no, the Battle Frontier and Emerald, and then after after I LP XD, then I can go and do the Ore Coliseum and that. As for Pokemon XD, I realize it is about a year late now. You see, I was going to do it after my summer break last year, but, well, I got busy for one, but With school, it would be impossible for me to put the amount of effort into XD that I wanted to put into it, so I put it off, and instead I did this, which, I mean, goes without say, is a little bit less effort. I'm not putting... I'm not trying to say I'm putting no effort into this, but what I have planned for XD would require a lot more editing than this. So yeah. So yeah, hopefully after this summer, I will pick up XD again, and hopefully 12th grade won't be that bad with homework. I only have one AP class, but then I'm also taking advanced physics, so it's basically an AP class. I don't know, I'll have to wait and see. 11th grade was just awful with homework, which is kind of why this series took me longer than Mario and Luigi to do. This series and Mario and Luigi have a lot in common. Just basically, I was trying to do them both like while trying to keep up with school, and that's why they both took forever to finish. But surprisingly enough, I did Mario and Luigi faster than this, which is really stunning to me at least, because that was a lot more editing. I remember it being a lot more editing. Not to mention, I remember having a lot more homework in 10th grade. And this Pelipper does not want to die. Sorry about that, just getting a drink. And okay, we're all done. Tisha? Who names their child Tisha in Japan? Or Japan. Yeah, that's what it's called. That's what it's called. Right, so we're on our way to Pacific Log now. I think we're actually almost there. There actually isn't that much water routes. There isn't that much water routes in between Pacific Log and, what is it, Slateport. So we can explore that today as well, and then we'll finally move on with our lives. After that, we actually won't have that much left to explore. There will be a few waterfalls we'll go climb. There's Meteor Falls we'll go and do, and there's that one waterfall by Full Arbor Town. That'll be fun. Not much to gain from doing that. I think it's just a PP up, but it's worth our time. And plus, in case you couldn't tell, I am kind of trying to get everything, like at least every item, because this is just how I play Pokemon. I go and get every item, even if I don't need them. That's why I spent all that time last time getting, you know, the shards and all that from diving. I don't really plan on using them, but I figured I'd still go and get them. Oh yeah, I forgot to check if Manectric can learn a special attack that isn't electric. Whoops. My bad. I guess this is kind of what a lot of special attacking electric types are. They mostly just use electric type attacks, unless you give them like hidden power. Speaking of, I'm pretty sure, do I have hidden power? Apparently not. I thought we were already at the point where I could get that. Weird. Oh well, and I think, nope, not here. Do we actually have access to the sky? I think we actually have, I don't know, let's go see if we have access to the sky pillar. And yeah, I decided last time that I will be taking out Rayquaza if I have time to. When I was a kid, I thought this was so cryptic. Like, okay guys, I just found the best secret in the game. And it's not even here, but when I first found the sky pillar, I thought I was so, like, clever for looking there. Oh, can you stop moving? Please? Thank you. I actually really wouldn't mind getting a Horsey, but the problem with that is, well, I wouldn't be able to evolve into Kingdra because, well, same reason I couldn't evolve Clamperl. So that kind of sucks, not being able to trade. I mean, I'm not against trading a Nuzlocke, obviously, or else I wouldn't have tried to trade my Clamperl, but if you can't trade, you may as well. Of course, if you're playing on an emulator, you're kind of screwed out of that. However, I do know there are ways to trade between emulators. I've just seen LPs where people have done it. Alright, sending in a Gyarados. I'm pretty confident Titania can just outspeed that and kill it. Hopefully. It would be pretty terrible if we... Okay, why are these Gyarados lower level than the ones that we saw before? These are, like, farther in the game, kind of, sort of, aren't they? I'm doing it in this order, therefore it's the right order. That crit was really unnecessary. At least we're kind of going through these quickly. These battles aren't dragging on too long. I should really switch out Mrs. Puff though. I don't want to send in Pop-Tart because he's weak to water, so let's leave with Titania. It's a really short route, isn't it? Alright, here it is. I think. Maybe. Oh, I think this is where the Sky Pillar would be if we... Okay. Makes sense. It only shows up after you beat the game, I guess. Alright. I haven't played Ruby Sapphire in a really long time, so I don't remember these things. The sea is teeming with Pokemon. It's not easy swimming, I tell you. Oh yeah, man, swimming is just the hardest thing ever. That's why I'm riding around on a Mrs. Puff. This works out perfectly. Just done. GG. Well, that was interesting. Pokemon raised by trainers are seriously tough. Yeah, they tend to be, yeah. They tend to be souped up on TMs and EVs. Alright, what should we do for this? If Mrs. Puff had power points for Earthquake, I'd use that, but... Let's just use our dynamic water-killing duo. Almost said duty by accident. Why would I say that? I'm doing my best together with my... What? I'm doing my best together with my sister. Okay. That doesn't sound quite right, but I guess it works. Yeah, I'm sure it's grammatically correct. Whatever. And a Zoomerale and a Wingull. Uh-oh. That Wingull knows a wing attack, and Slushy knows how to die to wing attack. But... Titania should be able to kill Wingull before that becomes an issue, so I'm just gonna keep her in. Or him in. Okay, sure. That works too. Zoomerales are pretty bulky, aren't they? Interesting how they can be both bulky and still be extremely powerful with huge power. I'm sorry, what? Oh, okay. I thought Zoomerale like put itself to sleep with Rollout. That wouldn't make very much sense, would it? Whatever. Let's see if Mach Punch will take it out. And it does. I shouldn't be surprised, really. I did my best with my sis, but we still couldn't win. You're right, you couldn't. And we're at Pacific Log Town. Isn't that just fantastic? Off the top of my head, I don't think there are too many items we can get here. Oh yeah, this is where you find out if you can see Mirage Island. That'd be pretty incredible if we found Mirage Island, like, on a recording. I remember reading that finding Mirage Island is actually more rare than finding a shiny. I'm not too sure on that, though. For those of you that don't know, Mirage Island is... It's an island that you can find off to the east of this town, but it shows up completely randomly. Let's wait, what? Blossom for Corsola. I can get a Blossom, but I don't want Corsola because it's terrible. It really is. Corsola is just a blatantly bad Pokemon. But yeah, Mirage Island just has rare berries and why nots. Yes, my Pokemon like me, and TM for return. That could come in handy. I can see Slushy tearing up some champions with that. The Name Raider Show. Oh, is this gonna be Devastator? Yeah. Don't remind me, game. The Devastator fought so valiantly. This nickname is a good nickname that should make the Pokemon hale and hearty. He's dead. That Pokemon should remain fit and robust. Oh, screw you. The presence... I'm sorry, what? The presence of the letters D and E. Now that is remarkably good. Wow, that's certainly interesting. It is my hope that the trainer will continue to treat Devastator with love. Welp, I'm never watching TV again. That was just depressing. Oh yeah, Devastator will live on forever for many years. No, it dies to Kyogre. Immediately afterwards. Must have been a it must have been a rerun. People were saying they saw a Pokemon flying high above Hoenn. That's probably referring to a Quasar, although I guess it could be Latios or Latias. A sky Pokemon, a sky Pokemon. Where did you come from? No! You have to come from somewhere. I haven't seen you say yes. Yes Town? I've never heard of a place like that. Alright, fine. X or Y, there's gonna be Yes Town. Totally. And then in the Ruby and Sapphire remix, you can tell him I came from Yes Town, and he'll be like, whoa. And it'll be glorious. So I'm just talking to every NPC to see if there's anything we can get here. Doesn't really look like it. Oh, you look like the kind of person who would give me something. That represent the power of rock. Oh, that's referring to the Reggies. I really do like the Reggies. 6 dots open 3 doors. Alright. I don't... That's rather cryptic. I mean, I know the Reggies have, what, probably around 6 dots on their faces. We'll see how you can make a connection between that and finding them, but whatever. Alright, we'll go ahead and heal our Pokemon, and then we'll explore the routes west of here, and then we should be done. It will probably take multiple runs to see everything there is to see there, but whatever. Not a big deal. I'm sorry, what? The log floats on top of a colony of Corsola. That's pretty much all they're good for, really. That's a terrible thing to say. Alright. So this is where you can actually find the sealed chamber, and that's where you can... And from there, you can find the Reggies. Like I said earlier, I'm not going to bother with that in this series, but... I do have to say that this, like, the sealed chamber stuff is really clever. I like it a lot. Like, as a kid, I felt really smart for figuring it out by myself. Just finding the chamber, and then I think it was a friend that told me how to actually get the Reggies, but I was able to at least find the sealed chamber by myself. I just thought it was the most cryptic thing. It was just so... Like, I was just so amazed by it as a kid. I don't know. There's not much of that anymore these days, is there? Mainly because of the internet, I guess. Whenever a game developer tries to do that, you know, it's just internet, done. And it's looking like Titania will sweep everything here. That's fine, because I want her to get some experience before taking on Wallace. Then again, there will be plenty of trainers in this little gym. So this is the most interesting battle ever, as you can see. And an Azumarill. Will Titania be able to take an Azumarill out in one hit? Why, yes, it can. That's good to know. Except not really, because... Does Wallace have an Azumarill? Nah, probably not. Alright, we already looked up there. I should probably be using my map for this, but I'm just kind of doing one initial run here, just to see if just to see how much I can get in one run. I'm gonna find the right page in my guidebook. And okay. A single Sharpedo. It's pretty impressive. Wait, did we ever... Wait a minute. I'm thinking way back to like part 20 or something. I was talking about we should try and get a Corphish. Did I ever try to do that? Because I'm thinking Crawdaunt would be a pretty cool addition to the team. Even if it would be a lot like Armaldo, but that would still be really interesting. I'd rather that than Jelly, if I'm completely honest. I don't know. I'll have to go back and see if we ever got our encounter in Petalburg, because I would not mind trying to get Corphish, especially now that we have the Super Rod, we can get it with a 100% chance, so... I completely forgot about that. Huh. Interesting. We have an item here. It is a star piece. We can sell that for monies. which is just fantastic. I'm so enthusiastic about that. And yeah, it's looking like I'm coming in a bit quiet. Let's do that. Let's see if that helps. It's probably not. Whoa, Tentacruel. Hold up now. This might take 2 Thunderbolts. Just because Tentacruel has good special defense. And it doesn't. Oh, Celio. This guy's for real. I think this is the first time we've seen a Celio. Celio is such a cute Pokemon. Look at him. He looks so... Well, he doesn't really look so anything. He has a very blank expression. There we go. Steel is a really good option for a water type if you did manage to get one in the Shoal Cave. But I did not. I got a Zubat, so that kind of sucks. Oh, can we... Yay! Another trainer battle! Let's talk about the Xbox One, or let's not, because you've probably heard it to death. The Xbox One is terrible, and here's why. Yeah, and I did not mean to use Quick Attack. I'm sorry, Staryu. That did a lot of damage. Wow. Let's use Quick Attack again. Apparently that's just Titania's strongest attack. Oh, man. It did more than half last time. That's why I was in the yellow, no? Oh, now we got the crit. I see how it is. What? My only note on the Xbox One is that I love its nickname, the X-Bone. Just such a stupid name. Alright, there's a Gyarados on the field now. Oh boy. No, let's talk about something you've never heard before. Nintendo claiming ID. No, what is it? Nintendo content IDing things. Which I'm virtually unaffected by because most of my videos are Pokemon, which they can't seem to claim because it's Game Freak and not Nintendo. And also, most of my videos are on older Nintendo games. Donkey Kong Country, Paper Mario. Kirby's Epic Yarn was actually pretty recent, so they might claim that. Interesting. I haven't gotten a claim yet, so I'm still good. Not that I'm making any money from my videos, but... I was recently offered to join a partnering thing, but honestly, I don't feel I'm active enough with my channel to keep up with that kind of thing. And this is besides the offer I mentioned on Twitter, where it was adrev.com. Yes, I was invited to join adrev.com. I thought, you know, that sounds like a really good idea. Adrev.com. Interesting. But I decided not to because, I mean, I'd rather not be able to go out in public and say, oh yeah, I'm partnered with adrev.com. That just doesn't sound quite right, does it? Oh yeah, I'm partnered with youtubemoney.org, which is an actual website. I went and checked. Oopsie. Oops, I accidentally got my entire team swept by a Manectric. What even is our Pokemon? What even is words? We're just gonna use Surf over and over again, and okay, it's looking like we made it to the end here. Look at all this distance we covered. Doesn't feel like that much. Well, we are just going to go through that again, except this time I'm gonna kinda try to hug the bottom instead of the top. I'm not even gonna bother healing because Titania is just that much of a monster. And okay, let's... Oh, gotta put that repel back up, even though we can't encounter Pokemon on the currents. I'd still rather not have to worry about it. And there goes my voice dying. I guess that's what happens after recording a 50-minute episode. I contemplate Pokemon 24 hours a day. How could you possibly beat me? I contemplate Pokemon a lot, honestly. I mean, I was thinking for a long time, who do I use? What was it? Corphish, or... Was it Corphish or Whiscash? I think that was what I was on. You have Makahita. Makahita does have pretty good special defense, but I'm pretty confident Titania can take it out. No? Yes? Maybe? Whoa, it's almost as if I get Stab on it. I think Titania might have just the single most powerful attack on our team, with Stab, Thunderbolt, and Titania's high special attack. I don't know. Breloom Sky Uppercut probably comes pretty close, just because Breloom has such high physical attack. And Makahita. I kind of like Magahita's design. It's a pretty cool Pokemon. And so is Hariyama. I mean, I actually did find a shiny Hariyama in my Emerald playthrough like 2 years back. I think I did mention that though. Like that was in the same playthrough I got the shiny Steel as well. Alright, nothing else here for us, so let's just keep going. I think this is the path you want to follow if you want to find the sealed chamber. I don't remember exactly how it goes, but I'm sure as a kid I'd be able to go through it just kind of without even thinking probably, because I did it so much. Oh, okay. Wait, 2 separate trainers? What? They... okay. Why be a double battle when you could just not? Yeah, these battles are getting so uninteresting that I think I'm just gonna start doing that for a little bit. See, we just saved so much time. Okay, let's just move on. And no item here? Seriously? Not even a hidden one? That's pretty lame. Maybe I've been here before. I've been here for so long I can't even tell where I've been. Okay, now from here, I think we go right here. Bless me. I think we're going... yeah, sealed chamber is... oh, I did it wrong. Oh well, it doesn't really matter since we're not going there, but... oh, I... kind of wanted to go there, game. And yeah, this is the end of the road, so let's fly back. Okay, let's try this again, because I did actually miss probably a battle or two by doing that. Okay, and now it's probably... I'll go here. Okay, we got that. Now we should be able to just... yeah, there's no blink going down there, honestly. And then, okay. Now I think in the center here there's a dragon's hammer we can fight. That could be interesting. Let's lead with our ice beam shooter. An actual dragon trainer. It'll be amazing. I think this is definitely the first dragon's hammer we fought. I'm sorry, what? You don't have to dress... well, okay. A single Bagon. I'm pretty sure that could be a Shelgon. Well, alright then. That was interesting. I was expecting a Shelgon or maybe an Altaria, but no, this is just a Bagon. Maybe even a Flygon? Nope, just nothing. Alright, well at this point I'm pretty confident we've seen everything there is to see here. I don't know, I'm pretty happy with the progress we made in these past 2 episodes. We basically did all of the exploring that I wanted to do, so... with that said, I think we're finally done with Sea Route exploring, except for this little bit here, leading to Victory Road. So next time, we're finally gonna take on the 8th gym leader. I'll probably do a little bit of training off camera. I'll record it just in case something interesting happens. I might do a little bit of a montage, I don't know. Running low on time here because I'm leaving on Friday, so whatever. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching another longer episode.